And you have to make the ugly face. Just, you have to make the ugly face when you do makeup. That's how you know your makeup's gonna turn out good. Yeah, they used to, you see makeup, first of all, why are you blowing on your sponge that you're about to put on your face? That's nasty, first of all. If you guys want to know how I achieved this look, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl for more looks like this. Keep watching. So I have a bunch of MAC makeup that I have laying around, and I definitely need to start utilizing it. So I have some Studio Fix in NC50, but you see it's very neutral, so I can use that. And this is C4 Face and Body. So if you know, this is like the total opposite. This is very natural. You can use this as like a tinted moisturizer. You can use this as like, it's so thin. It's so thin that you can just use it with your hands, rub it in, and go about your business. That's how thin it is. This is the heaviest coverage that I have from MAC. I don't know what they have now. It's been years. So we're just gonna take some of this NC50. And I'm just going to add some C4. They're both neutral. One is way too light for me. One is dark for me. So, but I like the tone of it. So I'm going to apply it to my face. And I'm going to take a sponge. I have my mirror past you guys. So if you see me looking, I'm looking in my mirror. And this is gonna oxidize darker. Studio Fix always oxidizes darker. So for now, it looks good, but hopefully it doesn't oxidize too dark. For right now, looking good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 3-in-1 method. I haven't done the 3-in-1 method in so long, but let me grab my concealers and my contours and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my Too Faced concealers. I have almond, butterscotch, sand, and warm sand. So I'm not gonna do butterscotch because it's very close to my foundation. I think I'm gonna do sand. Sand here. Sand here. Sand here. You guys know my routine. I think I have backups for these because I'm running real low. Real low. I don't think I want my under eye super bright today. I know, right? Who is she? And I didn't put any foundation on my nose. There should be some left on this brush. I put foundation on my nose. Oh, Lord, how could I forget that? But it's like super clean coverage and I love that. I didn't even do my eyeliner yet, but I'm about to do it right now so that I can clean it up with the concealer that's here. Y'all enjoying the background, New York life. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I love New York. New York is crazy, right? I'm not gonna say it's not, because it definitely is. I never take my forehead into consideration because the way my hair is. But I'm just going to take some of the foundation that's left on here, just so my concealer has a base, and blend her out. And then I'm going to go right on top of my highlighting concealer. Have you guys been getting a lot of rain? It's been a lot of rain so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're gonna move on to contour. Beautiful bronze, or maybe ebony brown. Let's do ebony brown. Okay, just a little bit. I'll do under my jaw with like powders and stuff. My nose will be with powders. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna stress myself out today. Dry my concealer. Okay, so I have my two favorite liners. This is Essence. This is waterproof and long lasting, and also my favorite Sephora collection. But I'm going to use a Sephora collection brush with the liner inside of the Essence. So we're switching. Now I messed up on the edge, but I'm going to show you guys how you can fix that. I'm just going to let the liner dry. So you're going to take a spoolie or your eyebrow pencil and you're going to just scrape off the shadow. Not the shadow, you're going to scrape off, the shadow came off too, that's why I said shadow. You're going to scrape off the liner, okay? We're going to go with the liner. You're just going to create the wing again. I just did like a line. I didn't even fill it all the way in. You know why? I just want that line so when I clean it up, it'll look good. So let me explain. Well, not let me explain, let me show you. I'm gonna take sand. I didn't even create a wing. I just drew a line because when I clean it up, I'm gonna create the rest of the line. So I have my concealer and I'm going to just go right under it. And I'm going to cut. Depending on how you messed it up, like I messed up the actual sharpness at the end. So I'm gonna let my concealer dry a little bit under my wing. So I'm gonna take this puff and I'm going to blend out my concealer. I put lighter concealer around my mouth because it always seems to be dark like in pictures and I don't like that. So for the contour, I'm gonna get a brush to blend that out. I have this flat brush from Shein, but it has like no name on it, but like this is what it looks like. It's still raining. It's I can't. Okay, so I'm going to just flick up my contour. And I like this brush because it's going to keep me in line. I always have my contour like way too low. And I don't know what it is. Like I've been doing makeup for so long, but then I stopped doing it. And then it's like riding a bike. I pick it back up. But then some things or some disciplines that I have within my makeup routine suffer. And me blending my contour too low is suffering. So this brush is going to keep me in line. I can also use whatever is left on the jawline. I'm going to take my beauty blender that has my foundation and I'm just going to blend it. We're not blending it into the concealer, we're just blending it away so that it's less harsh. And I know this face is going to be snatched. I could already see it. But you know, sometimes when you do your makeup and you're like, will it look good? And you're like, girl, you know what you're doing. But then sometimes you're like, you don't really know, but you have like this feeling like it's not going to look good. I always have that feeling, which is weird. But then I also always like it, which is weird. So it's like, why are you putting yourself through these ill emotions? Just knowing that it's gonna look good, girl. Okay, so I don't have to undercut because it's already undercutted, okay? Like, make the products work, D. Don't make yourself work too hard. You're not gonna see that side, so I'm not gonna do too much with that side. My contour blended. Now it's time to do the under eye, so let's do that. I don't really need the mirror for this. It's muscle memory, so let's just get it done. And I also have my mirror here, so if I need to like double check anything, I'm good. You gotta be careful around that wing. You don't want to do all that work fixing it and creating it and then you mess it up. So we're just gonna blend it out and I'm gonna let y'all listen to the background of New York City. It's kind of quiet. It was a little noisier earlier, but it's fine now. Looking good. We're gonna blend this out right here. And then I just want to blend it. Ooh, I'm fighting. I just want to blend it with my contour and my foundation. Okay. I don't want it to be too light. You know, I do want to, I mean, but I'm going to further, you know, contour with powder. So I'm not stressing, but I don't want it to not look blended, you know. Now we're going to overlap the concealer and contour. Love this. I'm not doing too much over here because you won't see it with my hair down. Also doing the concealer, the foundation on the bottom and the contour. It's just less product on my face and I squint a lot, so I tend to have creases under my eyes, which I hate. So less product, less creasing, less. I don't think I'm gonna go bright with the concealer today. You know, I'll be popping on, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do all that today. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Okay, so the powders of the day is Cinnabon for my contour. You already know my Huda Beauty. The rest of the face, Dermablend. And under my eyes, Fit Me in Fair Light. Under eye, I'm gonna blend it out with the puff, but then I'm gonna set it with the damp beauty blender. I used to do that. And I have it. You see how it's like uneven? I'm just gonna tap it so that it's even. See how it's even? Okay, perfect. So we're gonna set this side first. And then we're gonna take the beauty blender with that powder. It's just something about this. It just makes it look so smooth. And then I'm gonna take the rest of the powder that's here, and I'm also going to use that. We don't, you know, see it's gone. I don't have time to waste powder. I see people, girl, you blow it. I ain't know that. No, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. See how smooth it is? Huh? Play with your mama. Okay, so blend it out with this. Make sure we have it on the right side. I'm just gonna pack it in. This is going to make your under eyes smooth like butter. And then I'll stop doing it. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you have makeup tricks. And to get the rest, hold on. Let me get the rest. My bad. Sometimes you have like makeup tips or makeup hacks or tricks that you know you love, and then you just stop doing it to try doing other stuff, and then you forget like what you used to do. Like, this is one of those tricks. So I'm just getting powder, getting it on the palm of my hand. Okay, and we're just going to get that powder. Same thing. Chopping it off first, and then going to get the rest. First of all, why are you blowing on your sponge that you're about to put on your face? That's nasty, first of all. But anyway, so yeah, we're just going under the eyes with some more powder. Blend it off. Yes, I used to do this all the time, and I forgot. I used to love doing this. See how smooth she looks? Don't get me wrong. She gonna get you right, but not for what I need, because I need to be back in control. I feel like with this, I know how much powder is on my face. You know, I just feel like I'm more in control. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna ever do that, but I just feel like it puts way too much powder on your under eye. And you have to make the ugly face. You have to make the ugly face when you're doing makeup. That's how you know your makeup's gonna turn out good. Don't forget the corners of your nose. We're doing the same thing, tapping it away. Going back and getting the rest. We're gonna do it on the other side. Tap back, get the rest. That's the only time I blow powder away is if it's sitting on top and I need to close my... I'm not blowing no powder. Anyway, so the next step is my Huda Beauty in Cinnabon. Love her. So I'm gonna get some powder in the cap. Powder in the cap. And we're just gonna set the contour. So we're just gonna use this. Just to set a little bit. So now I'm gonna use the Crown C511 because I didn't use it any other time, and we're going to just solidify that nose. I try to use the brush at the tip. I try like to have it be loose in my hand. I don't want to like, only time I'm holding it tight is if I'm like blending or something like that, but even then you should just have it loose in your hand and let the brush do all the work. Okay, so I'm gonna take my dark mineralized skin finish. This is my favorite, and I'm just going to set the foundation. Everything is set. I set under my eyes. I set down the bridge of my nose. I set like my contoured areas. I set my contour here with bronzer. Now I'm setting my foundation. So my face is completely set. Now I'm going to bake. I'm going to take the same powders, the same thing, pushing off the excess. And we're just going to be baking, okay? Baking. This time I'm not going to go crazy with the powder. I'm just going to add a bit more to bake. So yeah, I'm still doing the tap off method. But everything is set. So now we're baking. I don't think I want to use my Dermablend today. My face is pretty set. And also, Dermablend is perfect for cream, and I didn't use cream today, so I'm gonna not use her today. We did liquid. So with liquid, you don't need to bake your face, but if you're using creams, bake, because baby, you want everything to be set in place, because creams move around. So now we're going in with some bronzers. This is my Morphe palette. So now that the noise is over, we're gonna take our Morphe palette, the 8T, and we're taking the bronzer shades, which are these shades up in here, okay? And I'm just going to just add some warmth to the face. Wherever I contoured. I'm just going to add some, and then we're also going to do the nose. So we're just going to take this and we're going to pack her down the bridge of the nose. Right in the front of the brow. So I'm just going to take this pencil from Urban Decay in 0. One eye down, one to go. I'm just going to get a tiny brush to set that. I have a Morphe brush. It's just a flat brush. Let me show y'all. This is the palette that has the dark pink. It has a black in it. I'm gonna pack it on both sides. Tap it off. And I'm gonna push it to set this. Flip it over. Same thing. Since I made a mistake with the bronzer and I used the wrong brush, I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm just going to blend it under my eyes, okay? Now, you can use bronzer, eyeshadow, you can do whatever you want to do, to be honest with you. I just not going to waste my product. I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm just going to blend up. Oh, what I'm doing. Just rotate the brush. It's hard to do this eye. I'm gonna take our setting powder. This time we're not going to blend it away. We're gonna take everything we got, and you're going to go around your smoke. So I'm gonna go around the smoke because I still want my smoke to be there. So in the meantime, I'm gonna knock off the bake on my forehead. I'm gonna leave the bake on my nose, well, whatever's left, because it's kind of gone. And I'm going to begin to contour. Okay, so now we're gonna knock that off because it doesn't need to stay. But see how it like neutralized? You see how it was like low? This is how you neutralize your under eye smoke. It's still smoky, but it's not so much. This is the 8R. We're going to the contour now. And we're going to sculpt out the face. We're just gonna keep her here. That shadow, see? A shadow right up in here. Okay, so the face is almost done, so let's get our under eye powder. We are gonna touch up the face powder. We're going to do no blush today because I don't have a blush, and then we pop in the lips and take the hair down, and the look is complete. So yeah, this is a multitasking baked face powder from Sephora in Honey. And we're going to pop this under my eyes. I'm going to just tap. I hate to have my setting powder be the last powder under my eyes. I tell you guys this all the time. So wherever we used highlighting powder, we are going to pop that there. Even under here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop putting lighter concealer under here because I don't need to. Once I contour like I'm supposed to, I'm good. Perfect. Brand bronzer. Contour. I'm gonna set my face. This is the Studio London You Do You setting mist from London when my daughter was in London. So I'm gonna cover my eyes because, baby, it's this girl I follow on TikTok, and when she sets her face, it looks wet. Now I remember telling you guys probably 2-3 years ago that I drenched my face. The only reason why I drenched my face back then was because I used a lot of powders because my skin was oily back then. Now my skin is pretty normal. So I don't need to go in and drench my face anymore. Like, I'll dry, and then I'll do another dry. Like, do not drench your face unless you use a lot of powders. Now, from what I can tell, she uses cream foundation and everything else is like liquid concealer, liquid foundation. The only thing she's really baking is under her eyes. So for her to overly set with setting spray, it's going to break down your makeup faster because there's no barrier between the spray and the foundation in your skin. Like, the powder is locking it in. So sometimes we need to rehydrate the skin because we have a lot of powders in our skin. But if you don't have a lot of powders, there's nothing for you to rehydrate, for you to make look like skin, because you already look like skin. And then you're going to be oily as soon as you walk outside, especially in this heat. So if you're not using a lot of powders, don't overly set. Just set like 1, 2, 3, 4 and keep it pushing. See, like I didn't overly set and my skin looks like skin. This is what you want it to look like, because when my natural oils do finally come in, then I'm going to have like that glow. But for right now, I don't want that glow because I want my makeup to look like this. But once it gets to the glow, I'm going to be fine because I'm already be in my zone. You know what I'm saying? So I put glue on my lash line. I'm also going to put glue on the actual lash. Create some like hairs. That's it. And then I'm going to blend them out. You thought I was going to leave them like that? Girl, you thought I was going to leave my brow like that? No, girl. No, girl. Why would I do that? Girl, don't do that. So we're going to take some powder, whatever's left. Okay. And further blend them out. I wasn't going to leave my brow like that. Okay, still not dry. So I think we're going to do the lips. Okay, so we have some Fenty Beauty. I believe this is... Chat, what is this? Glass slipper from Fenty. Trendsetter from Morphe. Y'all can see that? Oh, Morphe. Powder Kiss lipstick from MAC in the color Impulsive. I know the color. I didn't even have to look because I have not used it yet. It's the first time. And see-through lip gloss from MAC as well. So I'm going to powder my lips. You just want the liner to stick and last long. Okay. So we're going to go in with Trendsetter. Ooh, I need to sharpen her, baby. Cut me up with that. I'm ready for the summer to be over. I'm ready for my fall shows to come back. Okay. So Powder Kiss. Impulsive. See, she's a cute little nude. I didn't want to do like pink. It's not necessary. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh. And this smells like, well, MAC always have some good smelling lipsticks. This is cute. Cute little nude situation. So the gloss is gonna brighten it up a little bit. So cute. In all honesty, I don't even think I'm gonna use glass slipper, because this is getting on top of it too, and it's still pretty. I like this. You know, like when you put that lash on, you hear that Bible hymn. That's how I felt just now. Cause baby, who you know? Who you know? Boom. Who you know? Did you see that though? It went where it needed to be. Who you know? I'll wait. Okay. Perfect. I don't want to tussle with them because they're in the right spot. So I'm just going to draw them. Oh, we looking good. Okay. Gotta be still in the frame. But yes, the face is done. I'm obsessed. I wish I had a little highlighter, you know. It's just this look just is calling for like a little highlighter, but I don't have any. Let me see. Ooh, this one right here. Her right there. Yeah, her. I don't even do highlighter, but this look is just old school Diana. The look is giving very much I need highlighter. And I'm very, very happy with the outcome. Very happy. Make sure I'm not, you know, compensating to see in the mirror. Girl, stop playing with you. Stop playing with your little girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take down my hair and I'll be back with the final look. And this is the finished look with the hair down. I'm actually obsessed. I hope you guys enjoy my tutorial, and I'll be doing more tutorials. Why did that sound like that? I'll be doing more talk through tutorials so you guys can get to know me, get to know my personality and things like that. Like I said, this is gonna be a no edit unless I went or something like that, but it's going to be real time. And yeah, we just go on vibe. I hope you guys enjoyed my in-depth talk through step-by-step makeup look, because I'm obsessed. I used to look like this back in the day, and I would be looking like this again. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.